Hello, how are you? It's 12 noon and I'm ready for you. I want you to like this page and share it. Anybody you know that's into motivation or needs some motivation, I got a message for you. And anybody you know that's ready to create a new chapter for themselves, to do something new, to go beyond their comfort zone, and to learn something else, and is facing the reality that this is a new day. It's a new reality. It's a new landscape that requires new tools. If you agree with me, I want you to put yes in the comment section. Put yes in the comment section. Because that if it's a new day, and it is, then you need some new tools to navigate this new day. You can't use the old tools that you had before the coronavirus or before 2021. And so I want you to think about your life right now. I was reflecting on when I decided to become a professional speaker. I looked at my life and I just said, you know what? I want to do more. I want more. I want more for myself, my family, my mother, and I want to be in charge of my own destiny. And what I was doing at that time was not providing that. And it got to a point, I don't know whether or not you've ever been there, that just doing something 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, just to pay the bills, to keep a roof over my head, and for transportation and food on the table, it just didn't get it. I mean, if you can understand how I felt, just put yes in the comment section. Okay, put yes in the comment section. It just didn't get it. I didn't find that fulfilling. One, I was doing something that wasn't me. And I was doing something to survive. What it takes to live versus what it takes to survive are two different things. And so here's what I realized, that if you're not willing to take a chance on you, if you're not willing to learn something and reach beyond your comfort zone so that you can explore some other possibilities for yourself, you'll never discover the greatness that you have within yourself to do more, to have more, and to experience more. If you agree with me on that, I want you to put yes in the comment section. Put yes in the comment section. So I wanted to see what else was out there for me other than what I was doing at the time. I was a salesperson at Sears, and they said if you're the top salesperson, uh, that that you will get a promotion to be the sales manager. Well, I was the top salesperson for 6 months in a row, and they told me they couldn't promote me. I said, no, don't say you couldn't. Just say you won't promote me. Well, they say, well, the reason is it will lower morale. Lower morale? Yes. Everybody in that area there would be very upset. I was the only raisin in a glass of milk, if you know what I mean. I said, what? I said, come on, you got to be kidding me. No, we would love to give you the promotion. I said, excuse me, don't use the word give. I've earned this. 6 months in a row, I've earned this. You said if you're the top performer, you will be selected for manager. Now you're changing the rules. Now I had a choice. They said I would lower morale. So I took a chance on me. I wonder what happened to the morale when the top performer left. And they had the unmitigated gall to ask me to train the people that they were going to put over me. I said, hello, do I look like Mr. Buckethead? No. Be a team player. No. You know, some people got nerve. You know what I mean? They got nerve up in here, up in here. I said, I got to do something that puts me in charge. If you want to be in charge of life, put voice in the comment section. Say, yeah, I'm going to show you how you can take charge and make money from home with your computer, especially now. This virus is still here. They haven't even had a successful rollout of the vaccines, and there's another virus that's easier to spread. And we don't know if the vaccine will be successful against the new virus, and it's more deadly. Oh my goodness! I'm not coming out the house. I've got to wait to see if anybody have any new ears or mouth coming out their neck. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna check them out for a minute. but I'm working from home now. This is what I do. When I'm not talking to you, you know what I'm doing? I'm speaking to corporations. I'm speaking to organizations. I'm speaking to different groups of people who want to be motivated and inspired, and helping them to create a sense of engagement and unification, even though they're separate geographically. And I'm doing that from the comfort of my home. I teach people how to use this computer to bring their personality through, their passion and their energy through, to create a significant emotional event. See, the reason I have the advantage of doing this than the average person, because I was in radio for many years. I couldn't see the people that I was talking to, and you do it after a certain period of time. You develop some skills intuitively that you know when you're connecting with people. And so that has given me a competitive edge, being in radio for so many years. That's why I'm teaching people now how to do virtual seminars and workshops now, and be successful at. I'm successful at this, and one of the top impactful speakers doing this because of my background. Yes, and so if you're ready to be trained by somebody that's experienced and accomplished, and how you can create a significant emotional event with an audience and the comfort of your home virtually on the computer that's not asymptomatic, my computer, I haven't covered it with a mask, but my microphone is covered and I'm keeping social distancing. That's why you can't see it. Stop it. You so corny. All right, listen, do something beyond your comfort zone. Learn something new so you can see what's in you. You got some more stuff back there, but you'll never find out what it is if you don't test yourself. And I was seeing these people speaking everywhere, and I said, I'm going to put myself to the test. I look at them, they put their pants on one leg at a time, just like I do. And so part of the whole process, because I was listening to motivational messages on a regular basis and I was getting fired up. Now, write this down. The people that are going to make it now, the people that are going to take advantage of this breakthrough. Listen, we work hard for where we are right now. Don't sleep this period now. Good times, they have an expiration date. Bad times, they have an expiration date. We just came through something. With the election of 2 senators, the scale has tilted. The force of evil has been subdued. Listen what I said. Not destroyed, but subdued. It will raise its ugly head again. So you want to maximize this time. You want to milk this moment. You want to make your move right now. And one of the things that I do, and I encourage my kids to do, when I make some money, I operate like I don't have a dime. Like I don't have a dime. I start working harder. And this is what you have to do. The people that are going to be successful are willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. What is it that most people won't do? Here's what they won't do. Learn something new. They're comfortable with what they're doing now. Well, I've been doing this for a long time. So learn something new. If you're not willing to learn anything new, no one can help you. But if you're willing to learn something new, like I decided to do this, no one can stop you. I'm my own boss. I call my own shots. And I'm not saying this to you to impress you, but to impress upon you that you got it like that too. And that's why I'll train you how to do that. Put voice in the comment section. I'll train you how to use your voice, how to use your gift of gab, how to use your knowledge and your skills. People with knowledge and skills are working for corporations. You need to learn how to work for yourself from home virtually. I'll teach you how to do that, how to make money at home with your computer. And control your own destiny. Be your own boss. That's what time it is. Here's something else. I discourage you. Don't do this if you're not hungry. Did you hear what I just said? Now, I just told you you ought to do this, right? And then right after that, come on, Les, what are you saying now? You're telling me don't do it if, yes. If you're not hungry. If you're going to make it today, you got to be hungry. The 47 million people are going to lose their jobs from artificial intelligence. Millions of people have lost their jobs because of coronavirus. You think you're the only one out here? No. It's a different market right now. It's different. There are people that are desperate, going through foreclosures and evictions, lost their jobs, lost their businesses. So the people that are going to come out on top, the people that will snatch victory from the jaws of defeat, they're hungry. When I came out here, I was hungry. I got 5 sons and 5 daughters and a mother that I want to take care of and buy a home for. You got to be hungry. People that are hungry are relentless. You got to get your hustle on. People that are hungry are the first ones there and the last ones to leave. Most people not hungry. Most people are conditioned to do just enough to keep from getting fired, working in an environment where they've been paid just enough to keep from quitting. It takes some time to step out of that mental conditioning. People that are hungry, when I worked for WVKO, I was the program director. I was news director. I was manager of station operation. I did commercials. I did editorials. I did a talk show, The Voice of the People. Whole lot of stuff that they didn't pay me for. Why, Les? Because I wanted to learn. I wanted to make myself indispensable. That's why. That's why I did it. I wanted to make myself more valuable and increase my value for the operation. You have to have that kind of attitude about life. That are you increasing your value every day? If you were on the stock market, would you invest in you? Most people have to say no. Why? They're not reading anything. They're not learning anything new. They're operating within their comfort zone, and they're praying every day that they don't lose a job that they hate. That's what you call mixed emotions. See somebody you hate drive off a cliff in your car. You're glad they're gone, but not in your car. Oh, behave, hello, whatever. No, it's a different place now. You got to be hungry. You have to get your stuff together. Average is over. The being average, doing just enough to get by, no. And when I talk to people, I can ask a certain question. I can tell the hungry ones and the ones who are slackers. And they're everywhere, the pigeons. See, today, employers are looking for eagles. You go outside right now and see some pigeons, but it's going to take a minute to see some eagles because they fly high. This is what time it is. And when you look at yourself, look at your goals, look at your dreams. This time demands that you get outside of your comfort zone. This time requires that you invest in you. That's what I was willing to do. The people that will be successful are willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. People who are not successful have large television screens, and people who are successful have large libraries. Hello. Oh, people who are hungry are willing to discipline themselves. They're willing to dedicate themselves to learn something different. See, anything can be mastered if you're willing to put in the time and put in the effort and focus yourself on learning how to do that to make yourself stand out in the attention economy. This is the attention economy. You got to make yourself stand out. Yes. You just can't mosey through this time and think you're going to get some customers. So you have to think in terms of market takeaway. What value are you bringing that's superior to everybody else? You've got to operate out of the thinking of Henry David Thoreau. Do not go where the path may lead. Go where there's no path and leave a trail. You got to set a new standard. Got to be hungry. And let me share something with you. See, there's never a long line to make cold calls. I used to make over 100 cold calls a day. Hi, my name is Les Brown. Do you have need for a motivational speaker? Or do you know anyone who has need for one? If so, let me give you my information. And I studied the industries before I made a call. I called the Meeting Planners Association. I called and found out the conventions that were coming into town. I found out what their mission statement was and the things that they wanted to accomplish. And I called to volunteer to be in that environment, to provide a speech free. Why? To draw attention to myself. I was betting on me. And I got some engagements out of that. And there are times I call and I didn't know how to charge. They said, well, how much you charge? And I was just starting out. I said, how much have you allocated? I said, oh, our budget is only $5,000. Are you still there, sir? I don't mean to insult you. Our budget is only $5,000. The most I'd ever gotten up to that point was $50 a love offering at church. I didn't answer her immediately. I had my hand over the phone because I didn't want her to hear me speaking in unknown tongues. $5,000 for 1 hour? I don't mean to insult you, sir. Well, what I'll do, because this is our first engagement with you, I'll suspend what I ordinarily charge. In fact, what I'll do is I'll send you a form what my real regular price is so that I can have a tax write-off. Oh, behave. Yes. Listen, this is your time. Don't be like everybody. Most people aren't hungry. You know that. You know they're not hungry. They're just moseying through life. They're serious and not serious. They're looking at Netflix while you are working on your goal and dream. Yeah. See, if you come after something, see, in order to come out, and I want to warn you, in order to get something, you got to be hungry, and you're going to go through some stuff, and you're going to have some failures, and you're going to have some setbacks, and you're going to have some rejections. But listen to me. Even a broke clock is right twice a day. Just keep on coming back. Keep on coming back. That's what I did. I kept on coming back. And eventually somebody else got that position and said yes to me. We created a connection and had some chemistry. And my voice just connected with them. Oh, yes. When I was working with someone last night, I said, you got to speak like you mean it. Your telephone is your cash register. Your computer is your cash register. Don't ever get over there look like you are tore up from the flow up. You want to look like you somebody and speak with conviction. Don't be like everybody else. Don't follow those clowns out there. No. Hold yourself to a higher standard. And when you do that, when you can laugh at yourself and make people laugh and feel good and don't have to use profanity for shock value. Now, there's some people, that's part of the population. They like that. They like, oh, did you hear what he just said? I teach kids. Profanity is the strongest expression of a weak mind. So, but those of you that's who you are. I'm not knocking you. I ain't talking about you, okay? Homie, I'm tending to my own business. I'm old school, okay? And I'm saying to you, if you hold yourself to a higher standard, there's somebody looking for you. If you study, if you do some communications intelligence and find out who is it that they need to come in and speak to them, that will inspire their group, that will teach them how to feel connected even though geographically they're separated, and that will make them look good. That's you. Do your research. The speaking industry is governed by the Dale Carnegie course, which is a great course. Tell them what you're going to tell them. Tell them, and then tell them what you told them. I don't do that. My mentor, Mike Williams, said, Brownie, never let what you want to say get in the way of what your client wants to hear. Do your homework, Brownie. Develop a working knowledge of what they do. So when they hear you speak, and when you put your story in there and you tell them about Mamie Brown and the values that you took and began to build a new life for yourself, they'll leave there feeling better about themselves, but talking about you. And that technique, that strategy alone, I get over 3,000 requests a year. Don't you mess with me. I know who you are. I know based upon my own experience, you can do more than you can ever begin to imagine. Bet on you. You have the ability to transform your life. You are the money. You have the ability to tap into that unlimited potential in you to do something beyond a job, the journey of the broke. You have the ability to be your own boss. And in this era, the attention economy, you have to be able to call attention to yourself. If you got a job, you got to present yourself. You got to be able to make a sale, make a point, or make impact or influence people. You are it. Put voice in the comment section if you agree with me. If you know that your ability to communicate, to express yourself, to work with people, to create a thirst in them, to do the work, to be focused. If you know that's the truth, you manage people or you are being managed and you want to advance yourself, I can hook you up. Put voice in the comment section. Now, here's something else. Not only must you get your hustle on and be hungry, but you got to get around the right people. If you're around the wrong people, if you're around people that are not motivated, they don't study, they're not reaching higher, they don't want anything, it will rub off on you. I'm telling you what I know. It will rub off on you. People have energy, and that energy, it will either boost you up or it will tear you down. You got to watch it. I pay attention to energy. Some people's energy will stimulate your creative juices and bring the best out of you. You can brainstorm with them and come up with ideas and create strategic partnerships with them. But there's some people's energy, it's flat, because they don't have anything going on in their mind. Flat. They're not doing anything. They don't want anything beyond what they now have. Flat. They're not growing mentally and emotionally and spiritually and financially. You earn within $2,000 to $3,000 of your closest friends. If you're the smartest one in the room, you need to get out of that room. That's a cage for you. Okay, but I want to bring him with me. Can I change him? No, it's a full-time job changing yourself. It's a full-time job. You moving up in life. Life is like an elevator. The higher you go, you got to stop and let some people off because they ain't ready and don't want to get ready. There are people who just always there when they need you, as Kirk Nugent would say. They're only there when they need you, but when you need them, you can't find them. Do you know people like that? Put yes in the comment section or blink your eyes. I mean to tell you. There's two types of people in this world: people who work and those who watch them. People that are hungry know nothing works until you work. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Do something that's you and that it's fun, that you look forward to doing it. I look forward to talking to you and motivating you. I can see you now. I got x-ray vision. I know when I'm making you laugh, because you laugh when I laugh. And when I make faces like this. Oh, behave. How many 75-year-old men you see having as much fun as I have? About 3 weeks ago, I had a flat top like Kid and Play and House Party. This week, I cut it down. Why? Because I can. These walls are closing in on me. I had to change things up. My buddy Tyrone, he's a squirrel. I'm not going to talk. I can't talk too loud. Tyrone is a squirrel. I'm bilingual. He's been teaching me squirrely. He's on the west side of the house, and he's been teaching me squirrely. And he told me, he said, just, pump your brakes, my brother. Just bring it down a little bit. I'm going to go. I just told him I will. I'm going to land the plane. Listen, people, as I said, who are going to make it today, they have to push themselves beyond the comfort zone to learn something new, to discover a part of yourself that you will never discover in your comfort zone. You were born to do the greater work. Yes. You're still here. There's something, you know it in your heart. You know it, but your mind being logical and practical and realistic, talk you out of it, as my mind did me for 14 years. You want to die a life of no regrets. And you deserve that, to live a larger life. Don't underestimate yourself. Don't underestimate yourself. Let me work with you. If you knew how to do it, you would have done it already. I've made millions of dollars doing what I love to do. And I'm not bragging. I don't say this to impress you, but to impress upon you that you can do it too. Many of you got more going for you than I do. At least you weren't labeled educable, mentally retarded like I was in the 5th grade and put back to the 4th grade and failed in the 8th grade at Booker T. Washington High School in Overtown in Miami. Oh boy, some of you got more education than I will ever have. I have people who work for me who have college degrees, PhDs, and MBAs, but I signed their check. Oh, behave. Hello. Whatever. Listen, listen to me. You have more going for you than you realize. Don't argue with me. That voice in your head, I know that voice very well. I had to silence that voice of mediocrity. I had to take charge of my mind. Be ye not conformed to this world. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Listen, I want you to put voice in the comment section. Put voice in the comment section. Well, I love my job. Good. Create multiple streams of income. It's better to have more money coming in and not need it than to need it and not have it. One sickness can wipe out a fortune. One surgery. I'm not making this up. This is real. Bet on you. You have something special. You've got greatness in you. And when you're pursuing your greatness, you don't know what your limits are. So you act like you don't have any. I have my children there behind me. You know why? To remind me that the journey that brought me here is longer than the journey that I have left. A good man leaves a legacy for his children and for his children's children. I got 15 grandchildren and 4 great grandsons. And so my goal is to finish strong. If you've got some knowledge, if you have some experiences, if you've gone through some stuff and you'd like to teach people how they can use your approach, if you want to finish strong, put voice in the comment section and say, I want Les Brown, Mimi Brown's baby boy, to train me. I want him to bring my voice out. I want to see how he does what he does and how he was able to create a way out of no way before the internet. I was going from city to city before Instagram and LinkedIn and YouTube and Facebook. I did it the old-fashioned way. Oh, behave. I've been doing it 52 years and I still love it. Ooh, I'm having a hot flash just thinking about it. I call it a power surge. Okay, I'm going now. Put voice in the comment section so we can play together and learn together and grow together and make a difference together and make some money together. Can you hear a brother up in here? We gonna laugh a lot and have a lot of fun too. I guarantee you. Put voice in the comment section. I'm going now. Tyrone told me, land the plane, land the plane. Okay, Tyrone, there you go again. Bye for now.